Okay, this is Brienne of Tarth.
Okay. Hmm. She's like a knight or
Yep.
something? Okay. She seems let's see. She seems like a hard worker. I
Yeah.
mean, knights are hard workers, I'm sure, but she seems like an especially hard worker.
Yeah.
Like probably pretty loyal as well. And um, I don't know if she's especially nice. Maybe just kind of nice, but also like blunt or something. Um, I'd say she looks like she's good.
Okay.
Um, her goal in life, she, she does knightly things. Her goal in life is to be a plus knight, to be the very best there ever was. Did I make that joke already? I don't
Yep, you
think I
did.
did. Okay, I did. Um, and she mm, alive.
Okay. Well, you're actually pretty right on her.
Oh,
She
okay.
is alive. She is definitely a knight. She's very loyal
Oh,
to one particular family, the Starks.
ah.
Um, she is a good guy, and she can be a bit rude
Oh yeah, yeah, I
to
was pretty
people she doesn't
close.
like. So
Okay,
yeah, you're pretty accurate on that one. And her goal is basically just to be loyal to the Stark family, to protect them.
sweet,
So yeah, you were like pretty good on that one.
sweet. That was the first time I got a goal right.
Yeah. Yeah, we pretty much discussed all of her stuff anyway. She's a pretty important character,
Ah, okay.
and she's been in it since season 2. So we'll
Hmm.
move on to the next one. And you might know this guy. This is Stannis Baratheon.
Okay, that's Stannis the Menace.
Yeah, that is indeed Stannis the Menace.
Um, let's see. His personality, he looks like a dad, but kind of like he tries, but he doesn't do that well.
Okay.
But that's what he looks like. And his personality is like dadly. He's I'd say in between good and evil,
That's a fair
and
choice, yeah.
um, his goal is to um come up with the very best dad jokes. No, it's. I mean, if he is a dad, it's probably to like keep his kids all nice and safe and stuff.
All right.
And um, um, I'll say he's alive.
Okay, well, he's dead.
Okay.
His goal is to become the king,
Okay.
because by right he should be the next king.
Uh,
But someone else took over, who will appear on this list later, who wasn't meant to take over.
uh,
So he's basically fighting to become the king.
uh.
Um, I don't really know if he's good or bad, because basically I would say at beginning he would have seemed more like a bad guy.
Uh.
But towards the end I think he became more of a good guy, because
Okay.
he went to help Jon Snow fight the White Walkers,
Oh.
but he never actually got to meet them himself,
All right.
because he went to take part in a war and he got killed. by Brienne, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The reason for that is because Stannis is kind of an ally to the Starks by the end of it.
All
But the
right.
reason Brienne killed him was because Brienne used to serve another king, his brother, and he got his brother killed.
Oh.
So she vowed to get revenge on him, basically, and she does eventually get it. So
All
the thing
right.
is, I really like both of these characters, so I was like, oh no, I don't want either of these guys to die, but at least it's one of my favorite characters killing off another one of my favorite characters. So I was okay
Okay.
with it. As for the dad thing, he is in fact a dad.
Okay, I was right on that. He's a
And
dad.
he is originally a caring father, but he kills his daughter.
Oh, okay.
Because basically one of his allies is known as the Red Woman, and basically she uses black magic.
Uh,
So she sees images in flames, and she tells him what to do. He was kind of manipulated by her.
okay. That
And he was
makes
meant to take
sense.
part. He was taking part in a war, but a big blizzard hit basically, so they couldn't really fight in it. So this Red Woman basically suggested that in order to please the gods, he needs to burn his daughter at the stake, and everything will clear up. So he did, and the weather did clear up, but then half of his men left him,
Understandable.
which resulted in his death.
Ah.
So he kind of got what he deserved.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
He seems like he was a very confused person on whether or not he was really good or bad.
Okay.
Because he didn't want to kill his daughter, but he felt like there was no other choice.
All right.
But there was. So that's pretty much his character. He is dead, though, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because I really liked him. So we'll move to the next one. This is Ramsay Bolton.
Okay. I can't tell if that's a piece of shit or a dildo.
It's a sausage.
He's holding. Okay. Sausages look really weird sometimes.
They do.
He seems he seems like a funny guy.
Okay.
That seems like his like thing. Like a funny guy. He's got that hood. Maybe he tries to. Maybe he tries to look like more than just a funny guy. I don't know. Maybe he's part of a cult.
Maybe.
Um, he. I mean, he seems like he could. I'd say he's a good guy.
All right.
His goal is to be like a medicine man and make the perfect sausage with like super cure all medicine in it or something.
God.
Just eat this sausage and you'll be all better. It'll cure cancer.
Oh God.
And he's dead.
Okay. All right. Well, you could not be more wrong.
Okay.
He is dead. You got that part right. But
Okay.
he is probably the most evil character.
Oh, okay.
For example, he completely he kidnaps somebody and he tortures him and makes him become his slave. And that sausage he's holding,
Yeah.
he was taunting this person because he just before that cut off his dick.
Wow, that's a great thing.
Yeah. He was a child born of rape. He killed his father. He killed his father's wife, or his stepmother. He killed his little brother. He killed Jon Snow's little brother. And he was the one who went to war with Stannis.
Well, that's a very, very evil man.
Yeah. He won in the war against Stannis, and then he went into a war against Jon Snow, and Jon Snow killed him.
Yeah, he seems like he definitely got what he deserved.
Yeah, he certainly did, and his favorite method of killing was getting his dogs to kill.
Oh, that sounds painful and unpleasant.
Yep, he would hunt down people just for fun.
Ah,
He is funny at times, but it's very, very dark humor.
ah.
So you were completely wrong on him, except for whether or not he was dead or alive.
Okay.
He died just in the most recent season. He was considered the main bad guy of it.
Alright, and I thought he was a funny guy in a cult.
When you first meet him, that you're meant to think he is a funny guy, and that he's a good guy, but then he just flips his shit and someone's getting tortured.
Well, okay.
The tortured character will appear on this list as well, because he is important.
Okay.
But that's all for him now. We'll go on to the next one. This is Sansa Stark.
Her name is what?
Sansa Stark.
Sansa?
Yeah, Sansa.
Okay, I haven't heard that name before, but that's nice.
Yeah.
And she's also pretty. There's a lot of pretty girls.
There
in
is.
This, in this show.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Okay, let's see. She seems like a... I'm definitely gonna say she's a nice girl. Maybe even like a goody-goody girl.
Okay.
And she seems like a good guy as well. Just looking at her.
That's a fair choice, yeah.
Her goal is to I don't know. She also kind of seems like someone that would be like, I want to cure the sick and injured and shit or something.
Just like Ramsay.
Yeah. And I guess alive.
Okay. You're pretty right on her. There's a few things now that you were a bit wrong on, but most of it you're right. She is alive. She is also the sister of Arya Stark, the assassin.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the half sister to Jon Snow.
Mm-hmm.
She was married to Ramsay.
Oh.
It was a kind of a forced marriage.
Okay.
And he essentially rapes her.
Okay. I was gonna fucking, like, I felt like you were gonna say that. I felt like you were gonna say she was a rape victim before I even heard that.
Yeah, she was a rape victim. I did actually get something wrong when we were talking about Ramsay. I said Jon Snow killed him, but that's actually wrong.
Okay.
Jon Snow bet the crap out of him and put him into a prison cell. She killed him.
Oh, okay.
And the way she done it was perfect. She used
Yeah?
his dogs to kill him.
Oh, damn.
Because he hadn't been feeding them because he was in a prison cell, so she let them in on him, and they ate
Oh,
him.
jeez.
But yeah, she got what basically got back at him.
Okay, cool.
Her goal, it's not really 100%. She seems to want to be the head of her family.
Okay.
Because as far as she's aware, she's the oldest legitimate child in the Stark family left alive.
Oh.
Arya is younger by like 2 years, I think.
Mm.
And then she had an older brother called Robb who died. He's not on this list.
Okay.
And then she has 2 other brothers who also aren't on this list. One of which is still alive, but no one knows.
Okay.
Except one character who I actually forgot to put on this list, but yeah.
Alright. Well, she seems like a cool character.
She is, but And she was a goody two-shoes at the very start.
Oh,
She was
okay.
essentially the opposite of Arya. She wanted to become the wife.
Ah,
And she was set to become queen at one point.
mm.
And another thing, she also married Tyrion.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
another forced marriage.
Wow.
But Tyrion never touched her.
That's something, I suppose.
Yeah, neither of them wanted to marry each other.
Uh,
But that's pretty much it for her character. She does have a stalker.
oh,
He's not okay. Stalker's probably not the right word. She has somebody who's basically madly in love with her because she looks a lot like her mother, and he's probably 30 years older than her.
yeah, that is rather creepy.
Yeah, in the show she's only meant to be about 15 or 16. The actress is like 20 now, but
Hmm. Poor
uh,
girl.
yeah. But basically, this guy who is stalking her, who's also not on this list, I kind of feel like I should have put him on it because he's one of my favorites, but I didn't. He's a genius.
Mm.
He's basically the one who started the entire war. And
Oh,
right now, she is probably the only character who has control over him.
okay.
We don't really know his true goals yet, so we don't know where that's going to go.
All right.
But yeah, she is alive. So we'll go to the next one.
All right.
This is Sandor Clegane, also known as the Hound.
Clegane.
Yeah.
Okay. So he seems like he's a knight as well.
Yeah.
Um, let's see if I can get a personality from him. Mm, he also kind of looks like a dad, to be honest.
I'll say this now, he's not a dad.
Okay, he's not a dad. Um, let's see. He looks like he kind of would have a dad personality, but also kind of rough as
I
well.
can see where you're coming from, yeah.
And uh, I'll say he's not a bad or a good guy. In between, his goal probably to kill someone really important. Uh,
Alright.
and I'll say he's dead.
Okay, well, this guy's an interesting character. He goes through some big changes throughout the series. When
Hmm.
you first meet him, he's a complete asshole.
Oh, okay.
He's like, he was a knight made just to protect the king and
Okay.
follow the king's every orders. But after a while, he gets fed up with the king and says, fuck the king, and leaves.
Nice. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, he is a complete asshole, though.
All right.
But you are right, he is neither good nor bad. He's directly in between.
All right.
He meets up with Arya, and they travel together for a while.
Mm.
Basically, what he wants to do is he wants to return her to her family in exchange for money.
Ah.
But over time, the two of them become quite close.
All right.
And then he clearly begins to care for her. And then he meets Brienne, who supposedly kills him.
Okay. It's like not confirmed or.
It wasn't, but 2 seasons later or so, he came back into the show.
Oh.
This current season, actually. He is alive now.
All right.
But he's a bit different now. His original goal was just basically to get money and live out his life and do whatever the hell he wanted.
Okay.
But now his goal is to actually fight the White Walkers as well.
Oh. All right.
With a group of other people. Who they're not super important. He's the more important character, but he's recently joined them, and you're meant to believe that he's going to go fight the White Walkers as well.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but he does kill a lot. He likes to kill.
Ah.
Yeah, in fact, at one point with Arya, he goes to a bar
Mhm.
And these guys who work for the king, they recognize him. It's like, oh, you should totally work for us. And then he says the whole "fuck the king" line again. And then he kills them all,
Oh.
except for one, which
Okay.
Arya kills.
Oh.
But yeah, and he became a meme for a while
Mm.
because he kept asking for chicken and he never got chicken. And he said, "I'll eat all these damn fucking chickens" or something like that. I can't remember. It was a few years ago. But that became a meme for a while.
He looks like he could be a meme.
Yeah, he's pretty memeish.
All right.
Also, you can't really tell in this picture, but the right side of his face is burnt.
Ah, okay.
He has a fear of fire
Okay.
because his brother burned his face.
Good job, brother.
Yeah, his brother's a bit of a psychopath.
Ah.
But he's currently alive. We only found out recently, after not hearing from him for like 2 seasons.
Mm.
Arya actually leaves him to die after the fight with Brienne, because
Oh.
he was on Arya's list of people to kill,
Oh, okay.
just because he was an asshole who was always a complete asshole to her family, basically.
Oh, okay.
But the two of them, they do become friends, but she does leave him to die. She has no idea that he's actually still alive, so I hope they do meet again.
Okay.
Because currently they're both around the same area.
Hmm.
But that's him. He's also one of my favorites.
Mm.
I will move to the next character. This is Joffrey Baratheon.
Oh. Huh. He doesn't look like he belongs in that armor.
Yeah, and you would be correct in saying that.
Oh, okay. He looks kind of youngish.
Yeah.
Maybe like a prince.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Um, huh. Personality is kind of hard to pinpoint. He seems like he could be nice, but he also seems like he could totally pull off the asshole, like super rude.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm guessing he's like I don't know. I'm gonna say he's like again not good or evil.
All right.
Uh, his goal maybe to like uh again probably to kill someone, I think. I don't know who. And I'd say he's alive.
Okay, that's some interesting ones. You are right. He was originally the prince,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
then his father died and he became the king, which is what made Stannis want to go to war,
Oh.
because Joffrey is actually the son of incest.
Oh.
Remember Cersei, the big evil bitch?
Mhm.
That's her son.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
can see the resemblance.
Yeah. He is a bit of a he's a bit of a psychopath.
Mhm.
He's a complete wimp. Um, like he will not fight in battle and he will run away from battle.
Mm.
Uh, but he will have no problem ordering people to be killed.
Oh, okay. That
For
type of guy.
for example, he's the one who killed Ned Stark, or the original main character.
Mm.
He ordered
So
him to be beheaded.
I'm guessing he's a bad guy then?
Yes, he's a bad guy.
Okay.
There's nothing good about him.
Ah.
You're meant to think he's good at the start, because Sansa wants to marry him. And they
Mm.
have like this whole relationship going on throughout the first season. But by the end of it, she realizes how much of an asshole he is.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, and then he kills her father.
God damn it.
So, yeah, and then from then on, he basically just abuses Sansa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a complete asshole. He is dead though.
Oh, okay.
He
That's
was
that's probably for
poisoned.
the best.
Yeah, he was poisoned at his own wedding.
Oh, that shouldn't be funny, but okay.
He deserved it. Everyone loved it when he died. The thing is, like,
Oh,
the actor who played this guy gets a lot of hate for being this character. But the actor
oh,
is actually a really, really nice guy.
he's an actor. What do you
Yeah.
expect?
And
There's
he's
gotta be
also...
someone to play the bad guys.
Exactly. He got a lot of hate for that, but when he did get all that hate, the author of the original books sent him a letter saying, "Congratulations, everybody hates you."
Oh.
Which means he played his role perfectly, because he's meant to be hated.
Ah. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people just dislike this character, but for a while he was certainly one of my favorites.
Ah.
Just because of how messed up he was.
Understandable.
Yeah. He's been dead a few seasons now.
Okay.
So we'll move to the next character.